Hi, in this video, I will be explaining how exactly exercise works against your weight loss goals and why it won't help you drop some pounds on the scale. Not to be skeptical here, but exercise by itself won't help you lose weight. This is not to say that exercise isn't good for you. It is, in fact, great for you. It conveys an astonishing array of health benefits, which I will be looking at towards the end of this video, so be sure to stick around. I know, we all hate hearing this, but many experts, while extolling the benefits of exercise, say the primary villain when it comes to excess weight is what's on your menu. To lose weight, we have to cut calories. It is vital to note that exercise helps keep lost pounds off, but exercise alone can't do the initial job of losing it. According to Mark Ratnam, chief of the Diabetes, Endocrinology and Obesity branch of the NIDDK, that is National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases, and I quote, "I think the role of exercise in weight loss is highly overrated. I think it's really great for being healthy, but I am a strong believer that overeating is what causes obesity. To exercise your way out of overeating is impossible." Now let's have a look at the 3 reasons why exercise won't help you lose weight. Number 1, exercise accounts for a small portion of daily caloric burn. Michael Jenner, a Mayo Clinic researcher who studies how people respond to the stress of exercise, agrees to this. He states that the key of weight loss is to generate and maintain a caloric deficit. It's pretty easy to get people to eat 1,000 calories less per day, but to get them to exercise 1,000 calories per day of exercise, that is walking 10 miles, is daunting at many levels, including time and motivation. However, experts say some people can work weight off. This includes those who exercise vigorously for long periods and professional athletes who typically engage in high-intensity workouts. But they are the only exception. Those high-level workouts are not something most people do. Walking for an hour won't do it. Theoretically, people can exercise enough to lose without changing what they eat, but they have to exercise a whole lot. When you take a deeper look, you will concur that moderate exercise doesn't really burn all that many calories, especially when you think about a single piece of chocolate cake, which has between 200 to 500 calories. Most people burn only 100 calories for every mile of running or walking, although this can vary depending on the person. Let us look at another scenario. To lose 1 pound, you must run a deficit of about 3,500 calories, meaning if you burn an excess of 500 calories a day, it would take a week to drop that pound. Secondly, it's hard to create a significant caloric deficit through exercise. Kevin Hall, an NIDDK scientist who studies how metabolism and the brain adapts to diet and exercise, agrees that a modest degree of weight loss would require large amounts of exercise. However, high levels of physical activities seem to be very important for maintenance of weight loss. High here being more than 1 hour of daily exercise. In a study conducted by Hall himself, it concluded that exercise typically results in less average weight loss than expected, based on the calories expended during that particular exercise. Also, the individual's weight changes are highly variable even when people stick to exercise regimes. The likely reason to this is that people tend to compensate for changes in food intake and non-exercise physical activities. Using the National Institute of Health Body Weight Planner, mathematician and obesity researcher Kevin Hall also created a model to show why adding a regular exercise program is unlikely to lead to significant weight loss. If a hypothetical 200-pound man added 60 minutes of medium intensity running 4 days per week while keeping his caloric intake the same, and he did this for 30 days, he'd lose just 5 pounds. If this person decided to increase food intake or relax more to recover from the added exercise, then even less weight would be lost. So, if one is overweight or obese and is presumably trying to lose dozens of pounds, it will take an incredible amount of time, will, and effort to make a real impact through exercise alone. Thirdly, exercise can undermine weight loss in other subtle ways. In yet another study conducted in 2009, it shows that people seemed to increase their food intake after exercise, either because they thought they burned off a lot of calories or because they were hungrier. Another review of studies from 2012 found that people generally overestimated how much energy they burned and ate more when they worked out. You work hard on that machine for 1 hour and that work can be erased within 5 minutes of eating afterwards. Crazy, right? Let's take a look at this. A single slice of pizza, for example, can outdo the benefit of an hour's workout. Same thing as an ice cream cone and anything else out there with so many calories. There are also evidence that suggests some people simply slow down after a workout, using less energy on their non-gym activities. They might decide to lie down for rest, fidget less because they feel so tired, or take the elevator instead of the stairs. These changes are simply called compensatory behaviors, and they simply refer to adjustments we may unconsciously make after working out to offset the calories burned. Strength training or resistance training, lifting weights for example, also is important for overall health, but as with other forms of exercise, it does not prompt weight loss. In fact, it may cause the reading on the scale to inch up a bit because muscle is denser than fat. Unfortunately, you can't count on exercise to increase your metabolism for several hours afterwards. Exercise, if hard enough and long enough, certainly can do this. But then again, it depends on how much, what type, and how hard. A 2-mile stroll will not do too much to your resting metabolism. But now to the good news. Exercise remains one of the best things you can do for yourself. It enhances health in numerous ways. It strengthens the heart and the lungs. It reduces risk of type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome, a collection of symptoms that include hypertension, high blood pressure, excess body fat around the waist, and abnormal cholesterol or triglyceride levels. Weight-bearing activities such as running strengthens bones and muscles. Having strong bones helps prevent osteoporosis, helping to avert bone-breaking falls in the elderly. For older people, exercise facilitates the capacity for them to stay engaged in life. Exercise also reduces the risk of certain cancers, including breast and colon cancer. It elevates the mood and it keeps thinking and judgment skills sharp. This narrows down to one commonly asked question. Is one exercise more effective than another? In my opinion, the best exercise is the one you enjoy and keep doing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, why not click on the subscribe button so as to stay on course with some of our health and fitness trends.